Well, it's funny that I don't know how long ago it was that we did Seeds a Day, and the guys called me up, and they had a concept, which is what I love about working with Avenge is they have ideas. I love working with artists that have ideas, and to get a phone call from a bunch of guys that say, "Dude, we want to shoot this," there's a very complex thought process. So, dude, let's go for it. So that was our first experience working together with Seeds a Day, and that was just one of those things that I felt really clipped, really clipped. Those are one of those things that really just clicked for me. So these guys had the intelligence, the thought process to go into, this complex music and complex thought process for a video. So that was beautiful. And to get a phone call about this video Nightmare to come around after, Jimmy's death and the whole just situation with that. I don't know if that's even the right way to say it. To get a phone call from, management to say, what do you think? Would you be interested in doing something? I go, yeah, I'm excited about it. And the guys were not really excited about it, but I think it was a meeting of the minds when I threw out an idea that they go, wow, that's, our idea is based upon, the movie Jacob's Ladder, and that was, the Rev's favorite movie. And Matt heard me say that, and he goes, dude, that's his favorite movie. Of course we want to do something that's got that kind of basis to it. So that was great. That made me feel good. And that was like when I heard that song. And this song just gets better and better. Nightmare is just one of those songs that just grows on you. So
The reason we picked Nightmare as our first single is because it kind of captures the way that we're really feeling. Um, and it's really a song that I feel, really sums up what Avenged Sevenfold's all about. And, it's really not a song intended to be on the radio, but we knew that our fans would really enjoy it. It's a long song. It's got some unsavory words, but it just captures where we are at this point in our lives and kind of what we're going through. And we felt that would be the best representation of us at this point of our life. So it was a pretty easy choice. And so far the response has been really good, and we're really happy that we're able to take a song like Nightmare and make it our first single. The song itself came together pretty easily. It's just pretty driving, and we just went with it, and it kind of came naturally. It became difficult when it was titled Nightmare before the series of events changed for us, and then it became something just more than just a song called Nightmare. And lyrically, it was, for Matt, I'm sure, very difficult to write, but he had a lot to write about and very heartfelt lyrics. But I think it came out really, really great, and yeah, we're really excited with the outcome of it.
What part of the song was the most difficult to record?
Oh, wow. Well, funny enough, there's towards kind of the bridge, funny enough, there's, kind of call answer thing where Matt, chants something, and it was all of our jobs to go in there and do the answer, and, he yells fight, and we're, supposed to yell fight, and we all went in there, and we just could not hit the notes that he, with the intensity that he did. So we did that. We're just like, you're going to have to go in there and do that. So that's probably the most difficult part. I know Sin worked really, really hard on the solo, and it came out amazing. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward, and the call answer thing was definitely made for a good laugh that day. Basically, we wanted a video that kind of describes what each of us individually is dealing with, and we want it to be completely over the top and in your face. With, we're not concerned with, what TV is going to think about it and all that stuff. We want it to be dark, and we wanted it to really capture, what goes on in our heads. And Wayne came to us with the idea of kind of incorporating kind of a scene from Jacob's Ladder. And the second he mentioned that, all the, our ears perked up, because it was one of Jimmy's favorite movies they always talked about because of how creepy it was and how disturbing it was. And we just wanted to make a video that was absolutely horrifying and disturbing. Basically, your worst nightmare that comes to life. And it's definitely not for the faint of heart, but it's awesome to be able to do that. And I think that's the best videos and the best art is created without having any kind of boundaries or anything. I think with this, we just went and did exactly what we felt in our hearts was the best. So hopefully people enjoy it. I know that we've had a really great time filming it. Oh man, we've had some pretty awesome moments in our videos. They've always been fun to film. I think our first real production video that we got to do was for Backcountry, and it was the first time we'd ever had a whole production team there, and that in itself was kind of overwhelming. And we had girls dancing on each other, and they put some computer graphics of them like snake tongues and stuff. But it was just I think the craziest part was just being there and being totally overwhelmed by all these people, to capture our idea for a video, and driving through the desert, basically a crazy drug trip, Hunter S. Thompson inspired. And that one will always, stick out in my head. Is just the entire experience was unbelievable. Oh wow. Wow. Let's see. Favorite music videos. When it comes to music videos, I love over the top. I love when bands or artists are completely racy and just take it too far. I love Beastie Boys Sabotage video. I thought that was awesome. I love the Rammstein video for Pussy. It's too over the top. It could never get played anywhere, but it doesn't matter because they made it for the fans to be over the top, and that's what they're about, and I totally love that. I love, I think Michael Jackson's Thriller was incredible to make something so cinematic, and even nowadays, it's cool to see performers, even like Lady Gaga doing big over the top, where she's not just trying to look cool, not just trying to be, pop sensible. She's over the top, out of her fucking mind. And I think that's what a video should be about. And I think if you do that, people will respond to it instead of trying to make a 3-minute, made for TV, PG-13. I think you just got to take whatever you want and go for it. And then if people like it and they latch onto it, then that's fucking great. And if not, at least you gave it your all and did exactly what you wanted to do. So yeah, there's some amazing videos. I love music videos, and now it's a totally different ballgame because a lot of the outlets don't really play them as much as they used to, but you can still find them on YouTube and stuff. So with that said, I think Nightmare is going to end up being one of my favorites. So I think it's a little too over the top for commercial television and stuff, and I'm fucking totally cool with that.